Welcome back, everybody. Summer is winding down, but that doesn't mean you have to give up those fun romance reads that you indulge in on vacation. Maria Medina and Laura Khalidi from Book People are here to give us some recommendations. We're happy to have them. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, we're going to start, Maria, first with you. We're just going to dig right into it. These are such fun, colorful books we've got in front of us today. Talk to us about The Paradise Problem.
So The Paradise Problem, it's a perfect summer read that you can read by the beach, by the pool, and the best way to describe it, imagine the H.B. Butt family had a hot air. So we have...
Okay, you've got me.
So it's a grocery store chain family, and he gets married to an art student in college for the subsidized housing so that they can have affordable living. They get married just for the housing. They're roommates, not really paying attention to each other. They're supposedly divorced after that, but a couple of years later, he shows up at her doorstep. He's like, hey, my sister's getting married. My family doesn't know that we're not actually divorced. I need you to come with me. So it's kind of like a fake dating, forced proximity at a fun beach bungalow, and it's just a lot of drama, a lot of fun, perfect for the summer. Quick and easy read, and you'll breeze right through it.
I love it. Okay, and I do want to mention Christina Lauren. It's actually two people. We've had them on the show before, so go back into the Studio512TV.com archives and check them out because they are actually super awesome. Yeah. Okay, your second recommendation is Just for the Summer.
Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. She's one of my favorite contemporary romance authors, and the fun part about this book is that it's these two characters who supposedly have some kind of curse. Whoever they date, the next person that person dates ends up finding their one true love. And so she's always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And our protagonist, he writes a story on Reddit explaining that he has this curse. She sees it and is like, oh my gosh, let's fake date each other so that we can cancel out each other's curse and hopefully find our one true love. But one of my favorite parts about this book is that he sends her little surveys on how the dates went or what he wanted to see in the dates moving forward, and it's just perfect and wholesome. And we see them maybe find their one true love or find one another.
Oh, who's to say? I don't know. It might have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Oh Yay? It's such a beautiful cover.
Yes, Oye is by Melissa Mogollon. It's a beautiful LGBTQIA plus coming of age story from a Colombian family, and it's told in a really interesting point of view where it's our main characters, Luciana, having an extended phone call with her sister Maribel, who's away at college, and so she is essentially using her sister as like a mini therapist, sharing everything that's going on with the family, all the struggles that they're going with their grandmother. And I listened to it on audiobook, and I would definitely recommend checking it out because it's much easier to understand. It's just an extended phone call that you won't want to hang up on.
Wait a minute. This entire book is an extended phone call?
Essentially, yes. It's written as in a phone call. Yeah.
I mean, they'll come up with anything nowadays and still make a fantastic book out of it. Okay.
Yes.
And then I asked from both of you, hey, give me something for the fall because we're not too far away. Yours actually hasn't come out yet, so all we can do is show a picture. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Fear the Flames?
Yes, Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Starling. It's perfect for book lovers of A Court of Thorns and Roses, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros.
Okay.
And it's a romantasy with enemies to lovers. It comes out later in September, so I'm super duper excited about it. And it's the author's debut novel, so if you're into dragons, romantasy, definitely check it out.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. All right, Laura, you've been waiting silently to give us your recommendations as well. Thank you so much for that. We're going to start with Hot Summer.
Oh, okay. So Hot Summer is an audiobook that I listened to recently. The narrator actually has a British accent, which was a little hard to get into at first, but it was so much fun. It is the main character, who is named Cass. She is going on a reality dating show that is a lot like Love Island UK. Some would say exactly like Love Island UK.
Heavily influenced.
And she is there for the fame, for the brand deals, for a promotion at her job, and then she meets Ada. She is bubbly, very confident, and that changes everything for Cass. She does not know what to do anymore, and now she has to choose. Is it going to be love or is it going to be money?
This is why I suspect all people are on dating shows nowadays. Is just for the fame, just for the endorsement deals. So am I hearing this is an LGBTQIA plus
Yes,
book?
that's right.
Okay, good to know. All right, how about Let the Games Begin?
Okay, so that one is actually, the setting is 2024 Olympics, but it's set in Athens, Greece instead of Paris.
Oh, a parallel.
He is a track star who's hoping to get gold this year, and she is an intern at the Olympic Village, except she gets there and realizes that she's lost her job.
Aww.
So she's scrambling, trying to figure out what to do, trying to get enough experience so she can get her dream job next year. And then they quite literally run into each other.
Of course.
And chaos ensues. It's really sweet. The ending is just like, I have been seeing all over videos of Olympic winners running up to their significant others at the end, and that is definitely what happened to me.
Oh, how sweet. And I do have to ask, do you have to be any sort of sports aficionado to enjoy
absolutely
this?
not.
Okay, because it's not me. It is not me. All right, let's talk about So We Meet Again.
Okay, so that is going to be our book club book. It is a sort of rivals to lovers story. She loses her job and has to move home to her family, and then she re-meets her childhood nemesis and asks him for help getting a new job.
Oh, childhood nemesis has gotten hot in the intervening years. Okay, and then this one is your fall pick. I can tell from all the beautiful fall leaves. But go ahead and tell us about what you're into for the next month or two.
So this one was actually a previous book club pick. Everybody loved it. It is probably one of the funniest books that I've read this year. It is similar to When Harry Met Sally, so definitely a rom-com vibe. And it starts with the two main characters realizing they have slept with the same girl.
Oh, well, that's quite a way to kick things off. All right, we're going to leave that there, just a cliffhanger if you're interested in reading You Again. Okay, I do want to talk about, because especially since Laura mentioned it, book club mentions, because both of you not only are booksellers at Book People, but you also run book clubs there. So Latinas and Libros, do you want to tell us a little bit more about it, Maria?
Yeah, so Oye by Melissa Mogollon is this month's book club pick. We meet the last Sunday of every month at 4 p.m. at the cafe, and we always like to highlight Latino voices. And so this was one of our book club picks. It was also our Trust Fall pick for one of our subscription boxes. So if you're also into subscription boxes, check those out. And we partner up with authors, and sometimes we get their books signed. As you can see, we have this one, and we still have a couple of copies left that are signed. But it's fun. It's just a bunch of us just gathering around, talking books, breaking them down, seeing how the stories relate to us, understanding how the stories relate to others. And so we'll be meeting this Sunday at 4 p.m.
Sounds good. Okay, and the New Romantics, Laura.
Yes, the New Romantics book club is actually the first ever romance book club at Book People. We were really excited when we started that. It is going to be September 2nd, 7 p.m. At Book People on the 3rd floor. We're actually having an author visit for this book. She's going to virtually drop in for a little bit. So come check that out.
Suzanne Park. Okay, I'm so excited, y'all. I wish I could keep you longer, but we'll just drag you back here next month for more picks. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you both so much
Thanks
for
for
your
having
time.
us.
Book People has a ton of events, y'all. Author signings, genres to shop, and more. Stop by in person on North Lamar Boulevard. BookPeople.com to find a new read today.